every time. Holy shit. All right. All right, we are back in action. So, what I want to talk about today is that I've officially taken up coaching beyond Kindle Publishing, way beyond Kindle Publishing with Emeka, because I kind of outgrew that, and we never talked really much about Kindle Publishing on coaching calls together, other than maybe like, hey, I'm really in debt. How many books can I get away with publishing this month and still like afford to feed myself? But since I'm way past that and I'm making a good amount from Kindle Publishing, and I, to be honest, don't need his help for that kind of expertise, we're now working on the bigger picture, the much bigger picture of things, which is, where do I go on from here with growing up the business? Aside from publishing, now we're working on, you know, what the fuck is this Jacob Rothenberg guy all about? Like, who is Jacob Rothenberg? What does he offer? What's his deliverables? Who does Jacob Rothenberg want to market towards? Who is Jacob Rothenberg going to be in 2019? What does he want to be? And having to work towards that is really the goal. Now, as far as how much this costs to work with Emeka, it's beyond the, what was I paying? Like $149 a month for a 15-minute call every month. The amount I'm paying Emeka is equal to about how much it would cost me to finance a fucking Corvette. A Corvette Stingray. Like, maybe a used one, to be fair. But I could have really gotten away with not getting coached from Emeka and having a really bomb-ass convertible Corvette Stingray. Like, just holler at people all day. But when it comes down to it, with making money, and this is a mindset thing, you want to spend your money on investments that will potentially or inevitably make you more money back. So what good would a Corvette really do for me, other than maybe impress random strangers for 10 seconds, and beyond that, no one would really give a damn, except probably myself, because it's a Corvette. I want one. But aside from that, the Corvettes depreciate in value. It's the worst. Cars are probably the worst monetary investment you can possibly make, and all the money that gets put towards repairs, replacements, whatever, all that stuff, horrible idea. So instead of that Corvette money, it's now Emeka's money. And the plan is to take from where I am now and scale towards possibly how much he's making now within a year, that elusive $20,000 to $30,000 a month area that I was never able to reach with a day job and everything that I had going on combined. You know, ascending past toward that level and getting to what I'm capable of. Maybe in a year I'm not going to be at the $20,000 a month level, or maybe in a year I'll be beyond that. It's not about really what Emeka achieved and trying to replace that, or how I should say, try to duplicate it, but rather follow a general blueprint of someone who achieved what I'm seeking and seeing what I can do. So that's what it's all about. And with this channel, I'll always give Kindle Publishing advice. Always. I'll always share insights and help you guys out, coach you guys. That's a promise that I will always deliver. I think, however, people also watch this channel for, I mean, not to sound cynical, but I suppose some people have genuinely benefited from the coaching I've given thus far, and they get inspired from not just their own results, but seeing how far I've come along with Kindle Publishing in the last year and a half. And along with that, I think the overall theme now is going to be like the general transformation. Like seeing someone go from a day job with a shitty haircut, with a shitty facial hair, to now having no day job with a shitty haircut and still shitty facial hair. But with that, people love to see transformations in the self-development community, industry, what have you. So, not that I'm forcing changes. It's all happening organically when I'm ready for them. I still have more changes coming in my life. Quitting the job was just step one of a few to come. And I'm not hyping things up in facetious terms. I really have some plans. I'll give one out. I'll share one right now, just to show I'm not blowing smoke. I plan on renting out my condominium that I have here in the Bay Area and looking at moving out towards an area that is cheaper. Mainly because being in the San Francisco Bay Area and starting an online business is probably a horrible, horrible idea for someone my level. Like, it's just not affordable. I mean, even if I'm making a good amount of money, it's still a lot in regards to cost of living. So to flip the equation to where I'm going from paying my mortgage in full to have someone else pay it for me and then some, greatly affects my cash flow every month. And yeah, I do need a place to live, of course, but there's plenty of places cheaper outside of the Bay Area. And whether that's staying within California or possibly moving to a state adjacent that has no sales tax, that has lots of vices and like crazy stuff, that could be a possibility too. So that's going to be decided upon. And beyond that, it's just really exciting to see like what opportunities I'll have if I go ahead with, renting out my condo and not having a central place to live. I can travel literally wherever I want, whenever I want, assuming that funds are in good order for that. So my number one focus right now is to grow the business. And then with that, also a number one focus, it has to parlay, I think, it can't be a number two focus, is to keep going with this momentum that I have with changing my life, transforming it to what I believe is ideal. Like, believe it or not, guys, I've always been wanting to do this online business thing for, I'd say, a good 10 years. Whether it was just making Google AdSense revenue, or I actually used to run a forum called Cash Gamers, where I had guides on how to like make money online through games that you could play, and games of skill, not gambling, where you could win money against other players. And for those games, I had like the tips and strategies to score well. And that was my first online venture. I think it lasted for a total of 5 or 6 years. Then eventually PC phones came with apps, games, and that kind of killed, my industry. So, businesses come and go. I wouldn't say it was a failure, but hey, it was something that came to pass, and I never really made a lot of money from it. I think the most I ever made was like $1,000 a month, which was to me godlike for online earnings especially back then when I wasn't making much at all. So where I am now is where I've always wanted to be, and never stop dreaming. Oh shit, sorry. Okay, crossing here. And anyway, yeah, just reach towards your ideal lifestyle, figure out a strategy to make it happen, and don't be scared, just go for it. You only have one life. With one life to live, you might as well, do what you want to do. So I've got plans, and unfortunately I couldn't buy the Corvette yet because Emeka's taken my money for greater purposes, and we'll see from there how it goes. Till then, I'll be going to Costco, gonna load up on groceries, and I'll see you later.